Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, May the 8th, and this is the Moneyball morning report for the Benzinga Pro platform. My name is Anne-Marie Band. We start a very heavy news week ahead. We've got a lot of economic data coming out. We've got a lot of Fed speakers coming out, and they are going to give us the color of the narrative that's going to be coming out of the market. So what am I seeing? I suspect that as long as we hold 4140, we've got more upside to go. Here is the breakout level above 4164. We've been dancing around it for several hours. The motion of the market suggests that we either have sideways action today or a break. And so my suspicion is that because we have an either or situation, we look for the most likely building formation. And as you can see, this is a broadening profile. We are making higher highs and lower lows. So up to the top above 4164, we go into 4180 and then 4206 from several weeks past. If we lose 4140, we head to 4132 and 4118. We sit in a space that's got the buyers on, we've got the buyers in control, okay? And so pullbacks are buy zones. If we look at this breakaway pattern, it looks like we can go straight SPY calls today, or if you prefer, SPX calls. Notice from the monthly formation, we're still making higher lows in the NQ. We're still looking like a breakout pattern that wants to occur there. We're not as strong, right? We're just dancing above the close. Still, that gives us buying pressure. What is the line in the sand? You know, maybe this heavy congestion around 13,288. We could really tread water for the near term here. Above 13,350, we should see ourselves break into those patterns that give us the new highs in this particular formation, right? And those will lead us up into 13,462 and then 13,740. Those are the levels that we're looking at. If we lose 13,288, 13,252, and then 13,012, which ought to give us 13,212, excuse me, which ought to give us another group of sideways formations trying to hold a pattern. We really have been grinding to the north all day. Let's take a look at the YM very quickly. As the market decides it's going to slow down on me with my yikes. Okay, well, never mind. Let's see if oil will come up. There we go. We've got oil bouncing off of a very interesting pattern here. Take a look. This came just before the jobs numbers, and then now we are rocketing up into the new space. We've got to get above 74 for oil to take a big push. Here's my thought. Downward motion here, downward motion here, downward motion here. Tons of trapped buyers. They're going to come in and try to get out. That's going to cause a new wave of selling. But if we hold the floor at this 7260 area, it's going to give us motion up into 76 on the horizon. I don't know when that's going to be, but we'll see. All right, a lot of folks thinking price action here is going to break to the north. My thought is that it could possibly double bottom. There are a lot of really smart traders and really smart technicians that are across the board giving totally different notions of what they think ought to happen with price action. It is a very bizarre time. Very smart minds on opposite sides of the fence here, and that is going to cause a little bit of noise. I have no idea why these guys aren't opening up. Oh, there's the YM. Let's take a look at that very quickly. We can see that where we are sitting is up above the close of the prior date, breaking out just like the ES. Doesn't look like the NQ. A lot stronger here. Buyers are in control as long as we stay above the close of Friday. So if we come in, lose the level, and then bounce again, as long as we've made a higher low above here, we've got price action. Here's something that's happening a lot in these formations right now. What we have is a flush where the traders go stop hunting here, and then a complete reversal. Shallow volume comes here, and then we rocket right up to the space. So it breaks the area of lower high, and then lower low, lower low. But what ends up happening is on the lower low, a bunch of buyers come right back in and start lifting the floor. So this is a pattern that I am seeing a lot lately. I want to keep your eyes on it. I mean a lot. And we're seeing it on the 30-minute formations as well. Let's give RTY one more shot. There it is. What we are looking at is a fairly big bounce in the pre-market here, but still negative trend. But again, take a look, a flush of price that completely reverses. Notice here on the lower wick down, it reverses, goes all the way back up here, makes a lower high. That tells us that we have problems, but then it comes down, makes the lower low, turns right around and wicks right back up. This wicking formation has become extremely prevalent, where the lower lows don't really tell us that we've got deep downside coming. Instead, it's almost a reversal into the trend. All right, now let's take a look at the SPY.